Why are prices dropping in a short amount of time? In the last 3 months, the price of this item has dropped, believe it or not. It's actually dropped $20 in the last 3 months. So be sure, guys, when you get your items and you list them, keep an eye if it's something you've bought and you're like, oh, this is going to sell within a week or so. Check your listing within, and if it ain't sold in a month, check your listing and see why it hasn't sold. See what the sold comps, see if they've changed or anything. And that's what's happened with this particular item. When I picked it up, I scanned it, the sell-through rate was really good. The sold comps were between $55 and $60 for this toy, and so I picked it up. Of course, it's 50 cents. I would have picked it up anyway if it went for $10 or $15. 50 cents. What do you know? So I went back, and it's been 2 months. I've had the item for 2 months and it hadn't moved, and I couldn't figure out why. And I checked the comps, and the comps seemed okay-ish, you know. I mean, they were slowing down a little bit, and then somebody sent me an offer for $40 plus shipping on the toy, and I went and checked the comps on it to see what was going on. Why? Because they sent me a $20, you know. Actually, I only had it listed for 53 something, and so I just wanted to check and see what was going on, why they sent me such a low. I mean, that's not a low offer at all. That's really a really good offer. I just wanted to see what the difference was when the price changed from 40 to 60 in that short amount of time. And I noticed that the price had dropped. Some were selling at 35, some were selling at 30, some were selling at 40, and some were selling at 45, free shipping. So the price had dropped, and that's what I want to talk about, is why are prices dropping in a short amount of time? So here's what I think it is. As sellers, sometimes we can hurt ourselves with undercutting others. I understand we all want to stay profitable. I get that, or competitive. We all want to be competitive with everybody else. I completely understand that. And sometimes we do want to undercut somebody else. But here's the problem with constantly undercutting. We don't have to undercut the lowest guy to be competitive. We don't have to. There's other ways to be competitive, with your pictures, with your titles, with your description of your items. There's just other ways to do it other than just a price, dropping the price. So, and I've noticed that when the last couple of 2 or 3 months, I've noticed that there are a lot of people out there, a lot of resellers out there, a lot of sellers in general, that they're undercutting the low man on the totem pole. So when this one guy undercuts this guy, the next guy undercuts this guy, the next guy. So within a day, you can have a price drop of $20 or $30, you know, depending on what the item is. My suggestion is let's not undercut us all. Let's all just do better with our listings and try and stay competitive right along there with each other. I understand we want to try and get the best sale, or get a sale over someone else, because we may need the money at the time. You know, we may need that quick cash flow, that quick overturn. I get that. I understand that. But if you just, my opinion is, you take good pictures, you have good titles with your keywords and all that, you have a good description in it, and then you put your price competitively. There's always going to be a high price and always going to be a low price. I never shoot for either one of those. I always hit my prices in the middle. That's where I start my listings at. Now, when the offers come, then a lot of times I check what the sold comps are when I get an offer on an item. Now, I understand if we've had an item sitting in our store for 6, 7, 8 months, a couple of years, we're going to take the best offer that comes. I completely get that, understand that 100%. But if you got an item that's got a quick sell-through rate, and it's going to sell within a week, it's going to sell within 2 weeks, it's going to sell within that month, There's no reason to take your item and drop it $3, $4, $5 lower than the lowest offer. Take good pictures, good title, good description, put it in the middle. Don't put it, you can put it high if you want to. I always put it in the middle. That's where I'm at with that, and I think that's what a lot of us is going through with price changes. When price drops with item, we are depreciating, ourselves as sellers. By doing that, we are depreciating the value of the items that we pick up out in the wild. I don't believe it's the economy doing that. I believe it's us doing that on eBay. I believe by us lowering prices for items that have a high value, we're killing the value of that item. We're absolutely killing it. So, and that's my belief, that's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys think that that could be the case also, what's going on, why there's a lot of lowball offers and why there's just a lot of, I mean, I just think that's the case.